What's up, man? Ready for the album to drop?
Ready for the album drop. So I'm sitting here with my guy Mookie U-Nik, president, recording artist of Nfinite Hustle. So how you doing today?
I'm good, man. Just chilling.
Gotta be doing good. Single drop.
Yeah.
Tell them about the single.
Single realest in the room. When I wrote it, I just felt it. You know what I'm saying? When I heard that beat, that's what I felt like.
Yeah.
I felt like I'm the,
Speak up. The realest in the room.
That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I mean,
Yeah.
when you work hard, you put in a lot of work. I can't say out of all my artists, like you put in the most work, and that ain't no shot at the rest of them. They know how it is. They know how I speak on everybody. But when I gave you the title president, you kind of stepped your game up, which that's
Definitely
what I
on the
wanted
music,
you to do.
Definitely on the music tip. I want to be right there with you some kind of way. Like,
Yeah.
I let you be my guide, and I be like, okay, well, I got to keep up with him some kind of way.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to keep up with
It's hard
you.
to keep up myself, man, to be honest. So, the single Realest in the Room, which will be on what album is going to be on?
Well done.
Tell them about Well Done, because just being honest, that wasn't direction we was going. We did Christopher, and then we was finna start working on the real MVP.
Yeah.
Then your mind kind of shifted, which happens.
I was gonna drop an EP. That was the plan, to drop an EP with like 5 songs, but my beat man kept sending me that heat.
I
was like, dang, I might well turn it into an album. And I ended up with 12 songs. You know what I'm saying?
5 turned into 8, and 8 turned into 12.
Yeah. Might as well drop an album.
Do an album. So what is the story behind the title Well Done?
The story behind that is, when I wrote those 5 songs, I was like, this is a very well done, put together songs. The 5 that I had, it was like, okay,
yeah,
this is very well done. So I was like, I don't know if that's gonna be the title, because when I thought about the title, then I thought about my cover. I was like, it'd be nice if I had like a well done steak on the plate. That's the first thing I was thinking about. So I was like, I don't know. That sounds kind of corny a little bit, but it's tight at the same time.
It ain't corny at all. It's your idea.
Yeah, it felt corny. I don't know. It just felt kind of.
Music is subjective. Yeah. We forget that sometimes. We forget that some people might think it's corny, but some people might think it's fly. And you need to do what feels good to you.
Yeah.
Like when I think of my album titles, I don't give a damn how people feel. I mean, if that's the title I'm going with, that's the title I'm going with. So you went with Well Done.
Yeah.
You made the cover, or it happened. You had the idea, and you made it happen.
Yeah.
So who did the cover?
Marcus Grace.
Okay.
Great cover man too. He very.
Yeah. Shout out to Grace, classmate.
Yeah.
And he did Pause. So yeah, he do really good work.
Yeah, he really do.
So when we work on albums, we say this all the time. There's a difference in an album and a mixtape. A mixtape is pretty much a compilation of a bunch of different songs that you just found in the hard drive. You're like, I'm gonna put it out.
Yeah.
With an album has a story and an idea. So what's the idea of Well Done?
The idea is, well, first off, I want to just talk about like my music a little bit.
All right, let's go.
I had somebody come up to me and they were like, is you going in a different direction? Is you trying to make basically secular music? And I was like, nah, I just don't talk about God in every single song. God know I have a relationship with God. God know how I feel about him. So I feel like I don't have to preach God in every single song that I have. No. So with that being said, in this album, I want to still give them me, like I'm doing every project, but at the same time, I want you to just feel where I was at when I wrote each and every song. Like, don't do relationships. That was a real song.
Yeah,
one of my favorites.
I gotta lie. I can't lie. This is an album. It has that energy of like, you could tell your mind was somewhere different on each song. Like you was not in the same place, and that's the difference of an album and a mixtape.
Yeah.
Mixtape, you like, man, it's just the same stuff over and over. Well Done is like, okay, Don't Do Relationship. He was pissed off about something, but I feel it. I feel it. You really in the room. You like that. Sometimes you gotta flex. I mean, that's how you feel. Feel that way.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want nobody around me who feel like they beneath me.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It's all about confidence at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was kind of feeling myself on that track. I ain't gonna lie, I was.
Hey, one of the dopest lyricists around here, so you should feel so.
Appreciate it.
I mean, we've seen in an interview, Michael Jordan said himself, he was like, Pippen better than me.
Mm-hmm.
And when Pippen came out and said it, people tripped out.
Yeah.
They're like, you're not better than Jordan. And everybody that played with them was like, no. Pippen is better than Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan just got all the glamour and the fame and stuff, but it's like, no, Pippen is better. And
you think so? Overall, you got to think about
overall. I mean, Jordan can only hold the 1 and the 2. Pippen can hold 1 through 5.
Okay, I give you that. I give you that on defense, but I don't know about on offense.
Yeah, offense, who can hold it?
Who go?
Pippen. He can post up centers.
Mm-hmm.
So just saying. So when I think of, not to get off topic, but when I think about Pippen, I think about you, and I'm like, Mookie can do everything I can do. So that's why I don't never look at you like, I'm here and you there. You can do every single thing I can do.
Yeah.
Everything I can do. And you can like rap at the highest level with me. And that makes me feel good. I'm not that type of person who like try to suppress you.
Yeah.
Like let me, you know, give him some negative every now and then so kind of keep him under me. No, I lift you up every single time. Like, bro, be better than me.
Yeah.
Strive to pass me.
Yeah.
You ain't. But that's my mindset. But that's gonna keep us great.
Yeah,
that's gonna put plaques on the wall.
For real though, cause it's like a friendly competition type thing. That's how I look at it. That's why I was saying I let you be my guide. I'll be like, okay, Kris just dropped 2 projects in 2 months. I'm gonna have to drop at least one. I'm gonna have to drop at least something after him. That next month I gotta do something. It just keep me on my grind. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have a leader that's persistent and consistent at the same time.
Right, appreciate it. So with the song, let's talk about Don't Do Relationships. As the women say, let's get the tea. So, what's the story behind this song?
Different relationships. Like with the first verse, I was experiencing. With the first verse, it's talking about like this experience I had when I was back in college. You know, I ain't gonna say no names or nothing.
Yeah, you ain't gotta say names.
Okay.
We ain't trying to get sued.
But yeah, it was just experiences I had in college.
They know what they do.
Yeah, they know what's up. And the second verse was like my last relationship.
Yeah. So let's, cause you know we live in a different world where you have to be clear with stuff. So to be clear, you're not saying you don't want to be in a relationship.
Nah, it was
that ain't what you saying.
Nah,
you just at the time of writing a song, you like, you know. So you gotta clear that stuff up in this world.
I need love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a girl. I need a wife. I ain't gonna say I need a girl. I need a wife. I'm looking for a wife.
You gonna find her.
I know I am.
But actually, you ain't really gotta find her. She will fall around in your lap as soon as you're ready for her.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
I've been preparing myself for.
That's good to hear. So in a transition from Don't Do Relationship, let's talk about what's one of my songs in there. What about Hold Up? Let's talk about Hold Up.
Okay.
What was the mindset of that song?
Hold Up. Got Project Pat on the intro.
Got to.
When I wrote that one, I was thinking like, I want to give them some 808s, but I want them to at the same time have a message behind it.
Right.
So that's why I was talking about step number 1. you gotta read your Bible. Just give them something to nod to, and at the same time try to give them game on, educate them at the same time, like give them something to, read your Bible, go to a few revivals,
Yeah, because the misconstrued is like people feel like once you get saved, like the fun stops.
Yeah.
And the fun starts. You need to start living in your truth. Man, pastor still curse. Like, where we at like when people give their life to God, everything just stops. That's not what happened. And you are a good role model for that, because you're giving them, like you said, you're teaching them at the same time, but you giving them that trap sound. We're from the South. That's what Mississippi loves. Yeah. Mississippi, Louisiana, Atlanta, Alabama. We all kind of the same people.
I grew up off Hot Boys, man. That's molded in me. Like, grew up off Wayne and BG and Juvenile, man. That just molded in me. Like, and I grew up off Project Pat.
Yeah.
And it was that when I heard that beat, I said I had to get on it.
Yeah. So because like I said, we all are basically the same people. There's the South and then there's the dirty South. So, people gotta get understood, like Kentucky, Florida, South Carolina, that's South, but you're not the dirty South.
Yeah.
The dirty South is Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and Texas.
Yep.
We're the dirty South. Yeah. Not even Tennessee. Y'all are not considered the dirty South. We're the dirty South. So we all understand that same sound and that same feel of them 808s, which is what's leading the music industry right now.
For real.
So in the midst of making your songs, because we know you love that 808 sound,
I got I've been working on a lot of different music too, like working with like smooth sounds and more. It's my music about to, it's about to change. I just want to hit. Them 808s be hitting though. Yeah. So that's I had to get that out the way. But I'm gonna come back to it. But like I've been working on some different stuff. Like y'all gonna expect, it's gonna be very unexpected what you gonna.
We can't resist 808s.
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok, and they're like if you wanna know if somebody from Mississippi or Louisiana and stuff, just start playing 808s. And they start dancing. You like, you from the South, because people up north, you play 808s, they be like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
In LA, if it ain't got that smooth bounce, they really ain't gonna be like, all right, I hear that 808.
Yeah.
But Mississippi, Louisiana, Atlanta and us, nah. You play the 808, we finna turn up. We finna turn up.
For real.
Yeah, just like at the Super Bowl, they were playing and set it off. You was like, everybody was lit.
Yeah.
You knew all the people from the South were lit. So, like I said, we getting ready to evolve to that next step. So, when I look at the track list, when I think about all the songs on the album, what is the story behind Nfinite?
Nfinite. Nfinite. I on that song, gotta put God first. So I'm gonna do that to Nfinite.
Yeah.
It just, when I hear a beat, man, I just go there with it. You know what I'm saying? I try to make the best hook. Sometimes I write 2 hooks to a song, and I just pick the one that sounded best.
Yeah.
With that one, when I first heard it, I just automatically came up with Infinity.
Yeah.
And I wrote that word and as my song title, and I just started coming up with different stuff of what I'm gonna do to Infinity, what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. And the one thing I'm gonna do for the rest of my life is rep this Infinite Hustle brand to the death of me.
Infinite Hustle for Infinity. Absolutely, bro.
And I will be with God for Infinity. So yeah, it was just like a word that just came to my mind when I first heard the beat.
And that's a very interesting thing you say. Like, you write 2 hooks. Like, some artists, it take them days to write 1, but you'll write 2, and I don't even do that. I don't like 2 hooks. I'm in that mindset of like, I'll write a song title before I even hear a beat.
Me,
That's how I write songs.
Well, I don't write like that.
Like I'll have a title, and then I will listen to beats until one of them connect. And when they connect, that's when I write the song.
Yeah, everybody got their own style on writing. Everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I used to do it your way, but as I've gotten older as a songwriter, I've started studying songwriting tips, and you know, some of my favorite songwriters, like I remember Erica Badu had said before, like sometimes she already have songs wrote. She just writes songs, and then when she heard the instrument that, you know, it like connects like sonically, that's when she writes the song, and I'm like, that's dope, you know. So I started doing it like a year ago, and I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, it's harder.
Yeah.
It's harder to like write a title and be like, I gotta find something that makes me feel that word.
Yeah.
It's harder, but you know, everybody got their own deal. But yours is successful, and I can see your songwriting continuously growing. Like, it's continuously going to another level. And talk about what really, like, what are some of the people who motivate you to continuously grow as an artist? Because we don't want to be stagnant. You know, you don't want to be the same Mookie U-Nik 5 years from now.
For sure. You won. I want to say you because, like, I be seeing how you experience different sounds and with the ways you play with your voice. I like that. I like how you play with your voice. Some more artists, you know Drake. I like Drake. I like how Drake he can rap, then he sing. That's the only thing I'm kind of missing, like that I feel like in my bag that I need to work on as far as like my voice, just playing with my voice a little bit. And you always tell me that, so you know that. And who else? Drake, you. I'll say probably like Kanye's lately.
Yeah.
Cause Kanye, what you know, man.
Yeah. It's different, man.
Yeah. Y'all my top three. Like everybody else kind of sound alike. Like if you sound like somebody else, I can't really draw nothing from you because you done got your stuff from somebody else, and I don't really listen. I say y'all three.
Thank you for putting me in that company. I mean,
yeah.
We talking Drake, Kanye, and Kris. Like this.
Yeah.
It's a great company. But I mean, having somebody like you behind me will continuously make me be better. I can't afford to get stagnant. Why do you think I work at the place I work? I can't afford to get stagnant. I can't, because I got somebody right behind me that is on my heels for his talent, right? For his like rapping, and I gotta keep pushing because you make me go better. Because man, I'll record a song and I'm like, man, it's dope, and then I hear you come record something. I'm like, nigga, I'm like, man, that's tight. For a while, I messed with the beat, and then he came in and killed it. I'm like, all right, but that's that mindset, bro. And I appreciate you every single day because you continuously make me go to another level.
Yeah, you told me I can't record nothing until
your budget cut.
My budget cut.
Because we'll focus on
I gotta focus on well done, yeah.
Focus on well done.
But I got so, man.
Yeah, but let's focus on well done. Let's talk a little bit more about
Let's talk about well done. I want people to just accept this album and just really love it because, like, it came really fast after Christopher, but I think, I ain't gonna say it's better, but it's more growth. It's more growth in it.
I mean, you can say that it's your project.
Yeah, because Christopher was like an introduction. It was like an introduction of like my life. But I feel like on this one, I had a little bit more fun mixed with telling my story instead of just telling my story and just not having as much fun with it as like Christopher was. Like it was more like just telling my story.
Yeah, we
like a biography.
I mean, artists understand it. I mean, we can all think about projects we were working on where it was like wasn't really fun recording. You know, I mean, I could think about. I mean, I Am Kris James wasn't really fun recording. You know, that was one of those projects where I feel like I just did it. It wasn't fun. I kind of just did the songs and put them together, But once you get on a project, we start having fun. Like it's fun. Like this new one I'm working on, me myself, I had fun recording the album.
Yeah.
And it was a different space.
Yeah.
It was like I don't care if anybody like it. It was just me.
Yeah.
Being
And
around.
as long as you fell in love with it, that's all that
I
matters.
fell in love with it. Every time I listen to it, I love the album. So people can't help but love it. So
it's a dope album.
Feel that way about Well Done. Like if you feel like it's better than Christopher, say it's better than Christopher. It's your project.
Yeah.
You can't piss yourself off.
To me,
You feel like it's better.
To me, it's better.
Because it's yours. It's your baby. So if you feel like it's better, it's better. I mean, I can be honest. Main source is better than the main source too.
Mm-hmm.
That's just being honest. I mean, just listen to both of them. Like the main source too was I had some dope hits and stuff. The main source was different.
Yeah.
And you know when something is different. So you listen to Christopher, you like, all right, this is a dope album, but Well Done is different.
Yeah.
I feel it. You can feel the difference. When you listen to the song, you be like, okay, I see where I was here and where I was there.
Yeah.
I was rapping. I was songwriting.
Yeah.
And that what I heard was Well Done. When I listen to your songs on Well Done, and then I listen to Christopher, I'm like, on Christopher, you was rapping. On Well Done, you was writing songs. And
Which one you like the best?
Which one I like the best? I like Perfect Timing. I'm like, oh, bro. Every time. But no, if between Christopher and Well Done, I like Well Done better because Well Done it was well put together.
Yeah.
It was did better. You was in a better headspace doing it. Mm-hmm. It didn't sound like a mixtape. It sounded like an album. You took your time and you was like.
And what's so crazy, it was like the beats lined up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then he was just sending me beats, and I was like, man, I don't know if this gonna be better than Chris. I don't try to compare my albums, but when I do them, I like to see like, okay, where is the growth?
Yeah, you have to compare. I mean, not comparison in the sense of I feel like you're better, but did I grow?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to. That's all I'm trying to say.
When I listen to mine, did I grow? When I listen to Me, Myself, and Ryan's, and then I go back and listen to the main source too, did I grow? Mm-hmm. And I feel like I grew. Mm-hmm. So you have to feel that way with this one. When you listen to Chris, then you listen to Well Done, like, did I grow? And I feel like you did. Cause like I said, Russ in the Room, like my favorite song on there.
Let Me Down is one of my favorites. And
talk about that one.
Let Me Down. That's a real song.
That's a personal.
Yeah, that's a personal song.
So be personal.
Okay. It was like, I was talking about like different situations. Like one was like growing up with one of my homeboys and he went a different route than me. Yeah. So it was like just going back, just thinking about that, and man, it was a lot. Like I put a lot in that song. Like you just gotta listen to it and just feel where I was at when I wrote it.
Yeah, I mean we all had our moments where
it was just a lot of reminiscing.
Yeah,
reminiscing on.
We go through personal stuff, man, and that's one thing people forget as artists. Like they think we're just robots spinning songs out. Like no, we go through stuff, man. We go through personal stuff, and stuff affects our mood. It affects our songwriting. We have to continue to push, and you have to be honest on your music, like because we've all been there. We've all had relationships with people, and those people go a different direction. And at first, you don't understand it. You like. You're left with confusion because you're like, why couldn't you go this way with me? Yeah. But it's not their path. It's your path.
And lately, it's been a lot of people I've been noticing in my life, like a lot of people been like going in different directions, and like people just out of nowhere just stop talking to me, and I'm like, I know I ain't did nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't did nothing to you, but some people in your life for a season, some for a reason.
Yeah. And you grew.
Yeah.
you growing as a person, and I had to learn that when I talked to an evangelist. She pulled me to the side. She talked to me, and she was like, "You're growing." She was like,
"Don't." What made her say that?
She was like, she just looked at me. She looked at how I move now, and you know, I used to get on social media, and I used to be like really like
angry.
Yeah. And she was like, "You're growing."
Mm-hmm.
She was like, and she said this. She was like, if you was a tree. At one point, a tree was the same height as a sunflower. But the tree kept growing. And now the sunflowers are pissed off at the tree.
Yeah.
Because now he's so big. But all the tree did was live in his purpose. You're supposed to be a tree. I'm sorry, you're a sunflower. That's not my fault.
Yeah.
So she was like, you're a tree. A lot of people that you used to be cool with are sunflowers. Mm-hmm. They was cool with you when you was just roots. But now that you're this tree, they can't handle it because now you're throwing shade on them.
Man, that's a great analogy.
You're throwing shade on them. And I was like,
that's a great analogy, boy.
Makes sense. I am a tree. I am a tree. And trees can only hang with trees.
Yeah.
So everybody that's genuinely supposed to be around me is supposed to be a tree, not a sunflower.
Yeah.
I can't stoop down to your level. I can't go back. So we have to think about that as we continue to grow. When we see the people around us that it's not the same, they're not trees.
Mm-hmm.
They're not trees. Or like the old saying, you remember the ugly duckling.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't a duck. He was a swan.
Yeah.
So he grew up with ducks. And they were doing duck stuff. And he was like, I don't really feel that.
Yeah.
But they called him ugly. They're like, you're the ugly duckling. No, I'm not a duck.
Yeah.
I'm a swan. And then when he finally met swans, he started flying high. Mm-hmm. They can't do that. All they can do is get pissed off. But you're ducks. That's all you'll ever be as a duck.
Yeah.
We're swans.
Gotcha.
So we have to continue to fly high. Don't get pissed off. Sometimes we'll come down to the water with the ducks high. Because, some of the ducks are your family.
Yeah.
Let's just be real.
Uh-huh.
You gotta be around the ducks every now and then.
Yeah.
But,
Man, them some great analogies, boy.
Quote unquote, you're different.
Yeah.
You acting different. I know I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to. So you, as a person, you was one of the people that really showed me that I can live in my truth and really be a man of God. So I owe that to you because it was at one point in time I was kind of timid about doing it because all the men around me wasn't doing it. Mm-hmm. None of the men. All the men around me was still dope dealers, smoking dope, getting drunk, staying out late.
See, you can
and I'm married with kids.
Yeah.
I can't do that anymore.
So you can relate to Let Me Down because a lot of people done let you down.
Yeah.
In life. And that's what I was trying to go with that song. Like, a lot of people done let you down, but at the end of the day, you should grow from it. You know what I'm saying? You should be like, okay, well, you were supposed to be like that anyways. You wasn't supposed to be with me. You weren't supposed to take off with this plane anyway. You were supposed to stay at the dock.
Yeah.
So that's where I was trying to go with that song, and a lot of people can relate to it. The people that I heard that I done let listen to it, they really like it. Like, that's one of my favorites. On 10, one of my favorites. I got a lot of favorites on there. Like, it's a nice album. I just can't wait to. I can't wait.
Talk about some of your favorites.
On 10 definitely. Because of the vibe, I was kind of like feeling myself on that one.
Yeah, that's kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My Year, like I could go on and on. A lot of them. Yeah. My Year was like, that was my introduction to this year. Like, I really feel like this year gonna be one of my best years as far as like musically, because I plan on dropping a lot of music this year. And
one of your best years so far?
So far, yeah. One of my best years so far. Yeah. One of my best years so far as a musician, because I'm gonna kill him this year. Anybody who ever doubted me or felt like I can't rap or I shouldn't be doing this, that's my whole point. This year, you gonna feel me this year.
Yeah.
Definitely. Anybody.
I mean, half the people who think you shouldn't do it, you know, they just mad 'cause they can't do it.
Yeah.
Or they can't do it as good as you.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a lot of that around here. We know how they go.
For real.
We know how they go. So, in the midst of working on these new projects, how do you balance like Mookie from Kris? Because they're not the same person. And
They're not.
when we make them the same person, that's when we fail as a person. Because I can't be Kris Jamez 24/7 because I'm a husband and a father. And they care about Kris Jamez, but that ain't their focus.
Yeah.
They just want daddy and Kris. So with you, how do you separate Mookie U-Nik from Kris?
The main thing I do is when I'm Mookie U-Nik is mainly when I'm working on my music. I try not to get so caught up in being a celebrity or fame or all that. I just try to focus on myself when I'm not in that Mookie mode. Like I turn it off when I'm not writing and when I'm not in the studio. Like I just focus on myself. I try not to let my ego or nothing like that overtake just being an artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See what we have to do is we have to remember, like when we go in the booth, we have to take Kris, because we both Krises. Yeah. We have to take Kris with us. But when we walk out of the booth, we have to leave Mookie and Kris Jamez in there.
Yeah.
And
I try not to.
That's one thing I had to learn. I'm still learning because it's like sometimes it's kind of hard not to be Kris Jamez, especially when I go to a store and people are like, "What's up, Kris Jamez?" and stuff like that. Like it's kind of hard not to be that person all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just want to be Kris. So, I mean, as we continue to grow as artists, we'll learn.
Yeah. Right now it ain't as big as. Right now we're not at that level to where we like can't go to Walmart.
Yeah,
like eventually, one day it's gonna be like, dang man, we gonna have to go in, hood is on.
We're gonna have to send somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody gotta go to stuff.
Shades on, but right now we ain't like super famous, but we gonna get there though.
Oh yeah.
We definitely gonna get there. I ain't even questioning that. God already knows where our potential lies at.
Absolutely. So we got Fire, we got Nfinite, we got Realist in the Room, we got On 10, we got Let Me Down, we also got Epiphany.
I was thinking to myself, man, it all started with me. Yeah. Epiphany. Another song I was feeling myself on this album, I ain't gonna lie.
Ain't no wrong with it. Ain't no wrong with it. You're supposed to.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, this out of all the songs, it's a sleeper, but it's like if you excuse me, if you understand where I was at when I wrote it, like you'll feel it. It's a nice song. It's like just thinking about like I was thinking to myself, man, it all stole with me. Kitchen if they can't take the heat. Yeah, it's a nice song. Like I said, out of all of them though, that's like my least favorite. But it's a nice song though. I like playing it. I like listening to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else do you want people to know about this album?
I want people to know that this album, it didn't take a while to write, but it was like, cause it was all how I felt at the time when I wrote it. So I want people to know that it was a well done, put together project, and I can't wait for them to hear more music from me. But I'm gonna put a lot into this one, and I want people to know that I want people to just feel it, like, and when you listen to it, I want you to go there. Just every song that I wrote on there, from Mississippi, I forgot about that one. Mississippi was just like me just talking about like Mississippi, period. Like my hometown. Yeah, my hometown, Mississippi. And just how it was just growing up here. And
we gotta keep that energy in line, because that's why I love we doing a breakdown, because you got Don't Do Relationships and then you got Straight Out of Heaven.
Got about Straight Out of Heaven.
So she's straight out of heaven. So she know who she is.
Yeah.
You can talk about she if you want to, but where was you at on that song?
Really, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was talking about my ex, but me and her, it didn't work out. But I was just reminiscing about her, man. I ain't in no relationship right now. Right now, I'm just, like I said, I need love, like, for real. I'm just looking, she gonna come though. Right now, I'm just chilling. Waiting on God to bless me and send me that one that I need.
Absolutely. Well done project. And like you said, well done.
Yeah.
It's done. When it's dropping?
March 19th.
That's pretty
March
soon.
19th.
That is pretty soon.
Next Saturday.
And what else is March 19th?
My birthday.
So they gotta go get the album.
Gotta go.
That's your birthday gift right there.
Yeah.
Tell them go buy the album.
Go get the album, March 19th.
Absolutely. So if it ain't anything else you got, we can wrap it up.
I just want y'all to just be on the lookout for Kris Jamez' new albums dropping April and May. He got 2 albums coming out. And then after that, I want to drop again probably like in July, and then again in September. Like, we got a lot of music coming out, so y'all just be on the lookout for us.
Yeah, have fun playing catch up.
For real.
Hey man, like I said, album done. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of everything you do. Continue to work to be better. Continue to strive to be a better artist, and just blessed to have you on my team.
For sure, man. I'm glad to be here.
All right,
I really appreciate you for all you put into this label, man. Like, you do so much for us, bro. I really appreciate you, for real. Everything that you do, like from putting our songs up to writing us in the group messages, from just everything. That's why I go so hard for you, bro. Like, whatever you need, I try to be there. And whenever you sick, whenever you got a cold, whenever you ain't got no cotton, bro, I just want to just make sure that you straight. Yeah. And I'm going to continue to be like that, bro. Like, real talk.
And you know that's likewise.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I said, this has been Mookie U-Nik. This is an exclusive interview. And we talking about well done. So we appreciate y'all. And March 19th, go buy the album.
Yeah, go get that.